say what I lived.
Hmm.
Anything I tell you, I lived it.
Mm-hmm.
And I call Auschwitz an opportunity.
Hmm. Hmm.
Not recovery, but discovery.
Hmm.
I discovered the difference between reacting or responding. So in the English language, if someone is angry, you're going to hear the voice, you. You are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do when I go to your class. That someone, a bully, is going to say, you are stupid, you are irresponsible. And you say to yourself, the longer they talk, the more relaxed I become.
Hmm.
There is stimulus and response, and I'm practicing my low frustration tolerance level.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 50-cent pen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever you think, you create.
Right. Right. Before we begin, a little context. This conversation with Dr. Edith Eger was recorded live inside of one of our classes. Dr. Eger is a Holocaust survivor, a psychologist, and the author of The Choice, a book that has helped millions and millions of people rethink trauma, freedom, and resilience. What struck me most about this session was how direct she was. She doesn't speak in abstraction, she speaks from lived experience, and to remind us all that healing isn't about forgetting, it's about feeling, expressing, and choosing how we respond. We talk about why it's never too late to write your story, why perfection is its own prison, and why the words you say to yourself shape everything. It's a rare conversation, and I'm grateful that you're here for it.
I saw in an interview you gave recently that you sort of said, it's never too late to write a book here. And as an author who published her first book at 90, what was that? Was there, was there a moment when you decided it was the right time? Obviously, you've had this amazing life and these, experiences. What was it that sort of struck you to say, now is the time to write this story?
For many, many years, people asked me to write a book, and I kept saying, I have nothing to say. And then I get this call, and it's Philip Zimbardo. And I've done a lot of work with him, and I lectured at Stanford and so on. And he said to me, Edie, the survivors who are famous are all men. We need a female voice.
Hmm.
And that was it. That was it. I said, yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Elie Wiesel, Viktor Frankl, yes.
Yeah.
So the choice is a female voice of Viktor Frankl, but I'm not Viktor Frankl because he was a medical doctor in his 30s, and I was a 16-year-old in love. So we were there in different times of our lives. But I remember when we were talking about how did we survive, and he said that he hopes that if he survives, he's going to give a lecture in Vienna about the psychology of this concentration camp. And I said, that's very, very easy to close your eyes. And yet that triggered in me that I too closed my eyes when I danced for Dr. Mengele.
Hmm.
And I remember the music was Tchaikovsky, and I was dancing Romeo and Juliet at the Budapest Opera.
Mm-hmm.
So we both use the same things.
Yeah.
But when a woman tells me that she was touched inappropriately, but she doesn't want to tell me because I was in Auschwitz,
Hmm.
my answer to her is that she was more in prison than I was because I knew the enemy.
Interesting.
So if you have a secret, share it, because the opposite of depression is expression. What comes out of your body doesn't make you ill. So this is a good time
Hmm.
for me to tell you that what comes out of your body, just scream it out, cry it out. Grief is not clinical depression.
Mhm.
It's about feeling, healing, grieving. You cannot heal what you don't feel.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I am with medical students, third year medical students, and the subject is grief.
Hmm.
So I am so happy to let you know that in psychiatry now, don't medicate grief.
Hmm.
Don't say you should, because you teach when you go home, you are a role model to your daughters,
Hmm.
how you take care of their mother.
Hmm.
So love is not what you feel, is what you do.
Hmm. Mhm.
You take the bacon and eggs in the morning to bed and a little cappuccino, and it's not what you feel,
Yeah.
it's what you do. And you are a great role model to the children.
Yeah.
I ask people not to do two things. Don't ask how are you,
Mhm.
because people say fine.
Yeah.
It's just social noises.
Mhm.
It's the stupidest thing to do. I never ask my patients, how are you? I
Mhm.
do ask, how can I be useful to you?
Hmm. Hmm.
See?
Hmm.
So don't ask, how are you? And don't say, why don't you? Or you should,
Mhm.
because you're preaching, but
Right.
it's her life. And just say that, how can I be useful to you? And when you're ready, because there is a readiness,
Mhm.
there is a time, even when you're 90 and 93, I'm telling you, I never felt younger than I do today. You know why? Because I give up my need for your approval.
Interesting.
If you like me, fine. If you don't, that's okay.
Yeah.
So if I come to you and I tell you, Eric, my boyfriend's name was Eric,
Oh, good.
a- and you trigger feelings in me, and I like to get to know you. I hope you like to get to know me too, and you tell me, that sounds very good. I tell you, I'm not interested.
Hmm.
So what happened? I used the best four-letter word in the English language. It's called risk.
Hmm.
I asked you what I wanted. I didn't get what I wanted.
Hmm.
And people tell me I was rejected. No,
Hmm.
nobody rejects me but me.
Hmm.
Rejection is an English word that people make up to express a feeling when you don't get what you want.
Mhm. Mhm.
So give up the drama, because you have as much power over me as I, open myself up and allow you. And that's why I like to teach people English. Just how can I help you? No, 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 I'm not Humpty Dumpty. I'm not going to put back together again and these kinds of things. So I like people to speak English and start with the I feel, I think, I would like, I'm willing, rather than you should.
Mhm.
Get rid of that.
Hmm. Hmm.
I I hope you will write a book for me to be able to read my daughter's book. What a joy.
What was some of the things that you learned about your ability to become a better storyteller? Obviously, like it is such moving content, but you tell it in such a powerful way. Did you learn sort of that along the way? Did you have things that you did? How did you like let the authenticity come through on the page?
I say what I lived.
Hmm.
Anything I tell you, I lived it.
Mhm.
And I call Auschwitz an opportunity,
Hmm. Hmm.
not recovery, but discovery.
Hmm.
I discovered the difference between reacting or responding. So in the English language, if someone is angry, you're going to hear the voice, you. You are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do when I go to your class. That someone, a bully, is going to say, you are stupid, you are irresponsible. And you say to yourself, the longer they talk, the more relaxed I become.
Mm.
There is stimulus and response, and I'm practicing my low frustration tolerance level. We know scientifically that when you get up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, and the way you talk to yourself
Mm.
can change your body chemistry.
Right.
That's how important it is to really know your self-dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
that you say a lot of yes, I am, yes, I can, yes, I will. You know, I I have a beautiful granddaughter, Lindsay,